Alright, let's get real about something you might have heard or seen in a viral headline. Is it actually illegal to have sex if you're not married in Georgia? You know, the state, not the country. So here's the scoop. There is a law on the books in Georgia, yeah, written down in the actual legal code, that says if you have consensual sex outside of marriage, you're committing a crime called fornication. I'm not kidding, that's Georgia Code Section the 16th of June 18, if you're into looking these things up. It reads almost like it's from a different era. A person commits the offense of fornication when he voluntarily has sexual intercourse with another person, not his spouse. Kinda wild, right? But before you clutch your pearls or worry about some kind of romance police, here's where things get interesting. Back in the late 90s, Georgia's own Supreme Court basically said, hey, you know what? This violates your right to privacy. In the landmark Powell v. State case in 1996, they struck down a similar morality law about certain private acts. That opened the door for the courts to take a good hard look at the fornication law itself. Fast forward to 1998, the Georgia Court of Appeals made it official in Moss v. State. They ruled that, yes, the fornication law is unconstitutional. So, even though it's still in the books, it's completely unenforceable. It's what lawyers call a dead letter law. Sounds ominous, but it just means the law is there, but no one can use it. If someone tried to charge you with it, you'd win in court, no question. So why is it still there? Well, sometimes lawmakers just don't get around to deleting these old laws. It's not really a priority, especially when the courts have already made them powerless. Now, why does this even matter? On one hand, it's kind of funny to think that something as personal as who you date or what you do in your own home was once a crime. On the other, it's a reminder that our legal codes are full of stuff from a different time. Laws that don't match up with current rights or realities. So if you live in Georgia, or you're just curious about quirky laws, now you know. Technically, there's a law against unmarried sex, but in practice, it's been legally dead for over 2 decades. It's just another example of how law, morality, and society are always evolving. Sometimes the paperwork just takes a while to catch up. If you enjoyed this little legal deep dive, hit subscribe and stick around for more weird laws and surprising truths. See you next time.